What's going on? It's your boy JAYPAT back again with another video. Today, I am in a fantasy league for $400. $400 goes to first place, and basically week one is officially over. So I'm just gonna kind of go over the disaster of my team so far, and it's not looking too good. But before I start the video, hit that like button, hit that sub button. Let's get right on into the video. Like I said, it's not going too good, And if you guys know, last year I got like last place in my own fantasy league. But so far, I was confident about my week one team. But it's like I said, it's not going to. I have a player in Brandon Ayuk that still needs to play, which I don't think that he's gonna win me this matchup. And I'll tell you right now what's going on. So as of now, it's 65.66 to 96.62 against No Fly Zone. And I mean, he didn't really have a great week either. Like Dak got me 11.4. So that wasn't too great. Jonathan Taylor, 10.8. That'll go up, I think. I'm so confident on Jonathan Taylor going forward. I'm gonna be really patient with that, and that was my second round pick, so I can't really afford to trade him early in the year. Now this is the one. Now DeAndre Swift, that might have been the worst decision ever drafting him. And where did I draft him? Where did I draft him? In the 4th round. Okay, I drafted him in the 5th round. That's actually not too bad. I drafted him in the 5th round. And looking back on it, I drafted a guy that's on like one of the worst offense, like a running back that's on one of the worst offenses in the league, in my opinion, with like the running game. I kind of picked him because of how efficient he was for me last year, but I didn't really think like the Eagles O-line is a lot different than this Bears O-line. Like any running back's gonna be productive on an Eagles O-line compared to the Bears. So it's like. I'm kind of thinking of giving him another week or two, and then looking for trades, and maybe even just getting rid of him now. AJ Brown did perform, was my best performer with 22.9. Shit, he better be he's my first round selection. He better perform. The fuck. Jake London, very, very, very disappointing. 3.5, and you're the number one in Atlanta. But I had a feeling that. The Atlanta offense was going to struggle against that Pittsburgh defense. That Pittsburgh defense makes a lot of offenses struggle. They're just so good. Trey McBride was disappointing as well with only 8. I think it'll do better. I'm really going to be patient with him. Ayuk hopefully does good tonight. I mean, if he gets 30 or more, if he gets 35, I win this matchup, which I'm not thinking like he's going to do that, but you never know. The defense got me -2. Not too worried about that. And then Evan McPherson, 6, and then no one on my bench really did that good. He had Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts got him 16. Aaron Jones, 18. Zamir White. He has Tyreek Hill as well with 26. Tyreek's a huge asset for him. Olave disappointed him. Sam Laporta. So like he didn't have like the best week one either. Just week one, like you gotta be patient and you gotta know when's the right time, because it's okay to trade, but you got to trade them at the right moment, when you can get some shit in return, Guys on my bench, drafting some of these guys, they have a high ceiling. They have a higy ceiling. Like, if they all reach their potential, which after watching that Bears offense, I don't know about Keenan Allen here, unless Caleb Williams can make a lot of improvements. Like, he just looked terrible, So I'm not sure about this one, man. He's getting older. I don't know how good of a pick that was. Jackson Smith and Jigba. I think Seattle lost this game, but let's go ahead. He had 2 receptions for 19 yards. That's a team that has DK Metcalf and Lockett. So I don't know if Jackson Smith and Jigba was a good pick. Rome Deans, I'm gonna be patient on him. I'm gonna be patient on him. Hopefully Caleb can form a connection there. But that's another one of those, like, that Bears offense looked terrible. And who do the Bears play actually? Houston. So there's gonna be opportunities. There's gonna be opportunities for that Bears offense. I watched Tennessee's offense, and Tyjae Spears did not get a lot of carries, man. That was a Tony Pollard show. Tony Pollard, which I think at starting the season, it was kind of 50-50 on who would get most of the carries, but Tony Pollard definitely got most of those carries. He only got 4 carries, so if that continues to go that way, I'm dropping this guy. Hollywood Brown, I mean, that's another one of those, like, even when he comes back, like, Xavier Worthy and Rashee Rice look that good in week 1. I don't know how much production he's going to get when he's back. Chase Brown is the backup in Cincy. Khalil Shakir is one of those where I'm going to be patient on him. He had a touchdown on like 3 receptions. So my bench, after week 1, my bench ain't looking too strong. I need a running back, though. I need like a top tier running back. That's what I need. That's my weakness right now. I'm confident on A.J. Brown. I'm confident Drake London will do better than he did against Pittsburgh because of how good Pittsburgh's defense is. Trey McBride will be good. Brandon Ayuk will be great. What did I draft Ayuk? He was a 4th round pick. That's good. I'm happy about that. So let's go ahead and take a look at who has like running back depth. Cause I'm ready to get rid of DeAndre Swift, bro. I'm ready to say fuck it. DeAndre Swift's out of my starting lineup. I don't like the way that offense looks, man. I don't like that offensive line at all. They got Houston, Indy. Yeah, they're gonna pass the ball a lot against those teams. I have a feeling. I'm just not really sure if I should hold off on trading for a running back. You know, is it too early? Should I be more patient on DeAndre Swift? I'm just not. I'm kind of 50-50 on it, you know, and like, I really just want a reliable second running back, but I just feel like I might have to give up more than I want to. And the only depth that I really have is at wide receiver, and a lot of these wide receivers didn't perform well in week 1, so their value is not going to be that high. So I don't even know if I could get a valuable running back right at this moment. But I just don't like my running back depth. I have no running back depth. Tyjae Spears is the backup in Tennessee. I don't love their offensive line. And there's a lot of teams. I was just looking at some of the other people in the league, and there is a lot of teams that have 3 to 4 valuable running backs. CMC 1 has Alvin Kamara, Kenneth Walker, CMC. And then he has like 5 running backs on his bench. I'm just like not sure if it's worth it to get rid. Like, who am I gonna get rid of at this moment that's gonna have value? You know, I need Keenan Allen to have a huge game, or one of these receivers to have some value so I can throw him at a trade. But at the moment, I have no one valuable enough to throw in a trade at unless it's A.J. Brown. I'm not getting rid of A.J. Brown. So I'm kind of stuck in this weird place where do I have to be patient with DeAndre Swift? I think I might. I guess the move right now is to be patient on DeAndre Swift. You know, they were down in points for most of the game, so they had to pass the ball a lot. But just kind of be patient on that. And then if he has another dud of a game, then hope that like some of these receivers do good so the value goes up. I can put them in a trade with DeAndre Swift and get another valuable 2 at running back, and then possibly picking up a quarterback in waivers, a second quarterback from waivers to put on my bench, just in case I need him. That'd be a nice addition. But other than that, I mean, I think it's too early in the season to panic and too early to be making big trades. So I'm gonna be patient with the team. But I'm going to do this weekly. I'm going to give you guys updates. I'm going to give you guys my thoughts. Hope you guys enjoyed this fantasy video. Unfortunately, we're probably going to lose week 1 to go 0-1. But it's just one game. A lot of season left to go. How are you guys doing in fantasy? Make sure you hit that like button. Hit that sub button. I'll see you next time, baby. Peace.